Goldeyes are just kind of trying to go out and get some work because it's preseason for them.
Yeah, no question about it. It's a David versus Goliath kind of deal. You know, the gap is huge. These guys make a living at the game, and our guys would hope to be able to do that someday. And there is a matchup, though. There's a couple of matchups, though, where we've seen a couple guys before. Like we've seen Tim Smith before at the Canada Games, and Josh was on that team. And, Tim beat us on a 2-run home run, and Ontario beat us, in the 7th inning, and he won't remember that, but I know we will.
Okay. The program this year took giant steps and bounds toward respectability, didn't you?
Absolutely. Last year we were basically grabbing a schedule and trying to grab anybody that would play us. This year we played varsity schools in a loop in Dakotas that we hope to get into, and fared well. We would be middle of the pack down there. We beat Valley City twice. We beat Dickinson once. And, we were only out of 2 ball games all year. And we got an opportunity to play an NCAA Division I program and DSU. Lost 7-6. Hey, they had to come with their big gun and shut us down. That's huge strides for us.
What does that mean going forward?
Well, going forward, hopefully it gets us a little bit more, like you say, credibility in some of the recruiting, for me to get more players from anywhere. But also it puts us in good light to get into the association. I know that they want us to get into the association, the NAIA. It's a matter of us getting that acceptance, and hopefully it comes soon.
Who wants you in the NAIA more than you guys right now? Who are they?
Well, Mayville, Valley City, Dickinson, they've just created a new conference with 5 or 6 that's been lacking. And they flat out said, well, we'd love to come to Winnipeg. That's 3 hours. It saves them going 6 hours somewhere. So it's a great bet. It's just a matter of us getting in there.
Okay, so what's the next step there?
Well, we have to apply again, and, we're probably, going to make that application for 14-15. It gives us, the summer to apply, and hopefully, we'll see how it goes.
Do you know anything about radio? And I'll ask you, or I'll tell you why. Do you know anything about radio at all?
Not much.
Okay, this is almost like you're applying to the CRTC for another radio license or a frequency modulation improvement, or you want to extend your tower or something. Multiple applications, multiple time. It has to go through the bureaucracy. Maybe they'll send it to Ottawa, your application as well, or somewhere in the United States. You know what I'm getting at here? This has not been an easy process when it comes to a simple application, has it been?
No, it's not a simple application, and what has to happen is that they have to kind of make a special. How do I say? I don't know what the word is out right now, but instance for us to kind of get in there because, we're a North-South league and it's for baseball, right? And it's not going to be for every sport.
Right.
So we want to be, that exception. UBC was that exception that they had in the NAIA then, in the West Coast. Now we're hoping that they'll do the same thing for us in the Midwest here.
Okay, so could it be, as you say, if the summer goes well, as early as next year?
It wouldn't be this year coming up. It would be 14-15 because they would do that application process and see if it all works out then. But it's not going to be for this fall coming up. It would be for the following fall.
Who are you throwing tonight?
Josh Lowen, our senior, threw against them last year. Rick has had a look at him. He threw a bullpen last week for him, and this is a guy that doesn't break any windows, but he changes some speeds, and maybe he'll keep some guys off balance for a while. We're hoping for that tonight.
Lefty,
yeah. A little bit of a change, bit of change of speeds, spot location. Hopefully he can do a job.
In your regard tonight, is this seniors night as well for you?
Absolutely. We're recognizing some guys before the game. We're recognizing Josh Lowen, Josh Stoller, and a couple guys from last year where we didn't get the opportunity to do that, in Wes Pomeranski, our MVP, and Josh Drews, which, he's bullpen catching for the Goldeyes. So we'd like to recognize those guys because, they put in a heck of a lot of effort.
Josh Drews kind of divided loyalties here the last couple of years as the bullpen catcher for the Goldeyes. Was with the team all last year in the championship. Did go to your, or really come through your program. His brother's still in your program, and Nick. And he's wearing some Wesmen gear tonight, not Goldeyes gear. So, hey, although I would say a big happy family to some degree in the baseball community here tonight. That's what we saw last year with the picture and the way it sort of ended last night. Agreed? Or last year, agreed?
Absolutely. This is a great game for us, and everything that the Goldeyes do for us is amazing. They give us the opportunity with 50-50. They let us come out here and play. It gives us our program exposure. We can't say enough. A game like this, any college team would want to have. If NDSU, I don't know, their NCAA rules might not allow them to play the Redhawks, but you know what? We get that opportunity, so we're taking full advantage of it.
Have fun tonight. I know you will.
Oh, absolutely. I'm having fun already.
Thanks, Crack. Great to talk to you again.
Thanks, Paul.
Mike Krakowicz is the head coach of the University of Winnipeg Wesmen baseball program, and you can just tell the excitement in his voice here tonight. And it is seniors night as well for the Wesmen program. They'll have a number of graduations here tonight, and those guys will play in this game for sure, including their starter in Josh Lowen. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have a look at On the Rubber in our final segment, and that will determine our pitching matchup here tonight, and also the morning line, the other games going on in preseason fashion across the American Association. We do that after these in our final segment of the pregame show Ride to the Ballpark for Winnipeg Insurance on the home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa, did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer
How you doing?
with the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi, live for now.
While there's no known cure for ALS, there is hope. The ALS Society of Manitoba supports families affected by ALS. Our Client Services Coordinator works with your family to determine your needs, and the Brummett Feesby ALS House provides 24-hour care designed to specifically meet the needs of people living with ALS. Because hope is important in the lives of those affected by ALS. The ALS Society of Manitoba. We help our people every way we can. Visit alsmb.ca.
Discover la francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Arbrecrie, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir. Vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
Swung on high, and deep it goes to left. Way back. Gone!
Get your Goldeyes tickets before they're gone. Goldeyes season tickets, 9-game mini packs, and Sky Suites are on sale now. Celebrate the Goldeyes 20th season and cheer on the 2012 American Association champions.
Oh, my! In downtown!
Get your seat for the repeat. Call 982-BASE.
You're listening to the pregame show with Paul Edmonds on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
You know, I know on paper it looks like a mismatch here tonight, but I do remember the exceptional feeling I had at the end of last year's game between these two teams, the Goldeyes and the University of Winnipeg Wesmen. So welcome you back to our final segment of the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right at the ballpark. And in a lot of respects, you don't see the relationship that goes on behind the scenes in the off-season between the school program and the professional team. They are in a partnership, and it works to the benefit of the Goldeyes overall. If the Wesmen program is successful, and if the Wesmen program is successful, then it works well to the grassroots level of the baseball community here as well, and all the way up through. It gives kids a chance in this province to stay home and play the game at the post-secondary level. And there from then, it's an opportunity maybe for them to move on to the professional ranks as well. Let's have a look at On the Rubber here tonight. And On the Rubber brought to you by Cal Tire, 5 convenient locations in the capital region. We're more than just tires. Cal Tire, true service. Well, we have a right-hander in Justin Garcia who will make his second appearance as the Goldeyes starter. He started on Monday night. He's had several days off, worked just one inning. He was very good, and he'll get the start here tonight. No word if he will be stretched out tonight. I would presume so, maybe to 2 innings, as Rick Forney will start to do that now after that first appearance by everyone through his pitching staff. Justin Garcia from Upland, California, and last year was 9-3 with a 3.99 earned run average for the Amarillo Sox in the American Association. He made 21 starts, 22 appearances. In 43 appearances over 2 years, that being 41 starts for the Amarillo Sox, he was 18-8 with an ERA just slightly above 4 in a ballpark where the ball really jumps out, as we saw last year where the Goldeyes open up the 2012 campaign. They'll do it in Texas again this year, but it will be in Grand Prairie and then off to Amarillo. So Justin Garcia, right-hander, 6'1", 195, getting the start here this evening. He is 26 years old for the Winnipeg Goldeyes. On the other side, Josh Lowen will get the start, a senior, a lefty for the University of Winnipeg Wesmen. He was in Jamestown College before transferring back home, and he's from Carberry, Manitoba. In fact, when you look at this roster, it is dominated by Manitobans on this U of W roster. There are a couple of kids from out west, a couple of British Columbians, and one from Saskatchewan. The rest are from Manitoba, and that's what the Wesmen program is all about. There are some other games going on in the American Association tonight. In fact, a slate of games on this Friday night, as you might expect. And the Goldeyes are in action tonight, as are their opponents for tomorrow night, the Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks, as the Goldeyes will finish up their preseason home schedule here tonight. Then it's down 3 hours tomorrow morning to Fargo to play tomorrow night. It's a 6:05 start. We'll be on the air at 5:30 with the broadcast of that preseason game. And then back on the air for an afternoon start on Sunday to conclude that 2-game preseason schedule series in Fargo on the road for the Goldeyes against the rival Redhawks. We'll be on the air at 12:30 on Sunday. 1:05 will be the first pitch from Newman Outdoor Field. Tonight, Gary against some local stars. They played this afternoon. Wichita's 7-inning game one at 4 o'clock in Lincoln. St. Paul at Fargo underway right now as well. A 7-inning game, Wichita at Kansas City in Lincoln. Sioux Falls tonight against Sioux City in Huron, South Dakota at 7:05. Kansas City and Lincoln at 6:05 as well. And El Paso against Pecos League All-Stars at 7:05 down in West Texas here tonight. Goldeyes in their dark blue batting practice and spring training tops. The Wesmen in a dominant red top and white pant here tonight. That's it for our pregame show ride to the ballpark. $5 gets you in if you want to come and watch the two Winnipeg-based baseball teams take on each other here tonight in the annual game between the Goldeyes and the Wesmen. When we come back, starting lineups, first pitch, Goldeyes baseball, TSN 1290.
I'll take a nip. And don't you forget those grilled onions.
You know what I love? Breakfast all day. Bring on the Sal's Hearty Breakfast.
I love seeing what's new. Barbecue, chicken nip, yes please.
Salisbury House, a Winnipeg tradition for more than 8 decades. From all-day breakfast, traditional dinners, and classic nips made with 100% Manitoba beef to salads, wraps, and more. And who could forget wafer pie and red velvet cake for dessert? It's all available all the time. Salisbury House, your food, your way.
Cal Tire, the tire and wheel experts, with the best selection of tires and wheels in the industry, and all at prices that can't be beat. In fact, if you find a lower advertised price, even from Costco, take it in and Cal Tire will match it or even beat it. Spring is the time to pay attention to your vehicle, so take it to the most knowledgeable in the industry. It's time to talk to Cal at any of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
Now, more than ever, Metro Center gets you where you need to go. Winnipeg store for all things trailer now offers Air Miles Reward Miles and truck accessories. So, whenever you come to Metro Center for trailers, parts, hitches, and more, you can also earn Air Miles Reward Miles. Get where you need to go with over 4,000 square feet of trailer parts, truck accessories, online ordering, knowledgeable staff, and trailer service at your Winnipeg trailer store. Metro Center 620 Nairn. Visit metrotrailers.ca.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you have a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. What kind of spa where you bench press things? Manly things. Yeah.
Get top-to-bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
The stats, the stories, and every swing for the fences. It's Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca.
Late lineup change. It will be Mark Hardy getting the start for the Goldeyes, a left-hander on the hill, not Justin Garcia, although I would expect that we'll see Justin Garcia at some point here tonight, unless, of course, there's been some sort of injury as he was warming up. But on the lineup card originally, it was Justin Garcia, but Mark Hardy has the ball, and he is going to start tonight against the Wesmen. Settle in for this one. Glad to have you along. As always, my name is Paul Edmonds. Our producer-operator back in the studio is Eric Fritchie. We know him as Bo Peep. And Mr. Macarena, Brendan McGranahan, is on site helping us out. And a decent night here tonight. We had some rain earlier today. If you're tuning in from other parts of the country or certainly the United States, we had some rain today. It was overcast. It looked kind of grim. They did tarp the field, which looks very green on the infield, by the way, and it's in very good condition for the late spring that we did have in southern Manitoba. And then the clouds kind of parted. We got some sunshine to dry some things up, and it is crisp and cool tonight, but not a bad night considering to what we saw late this morning and early this afternoon. James Zamko, one of two players from British Columbia, will get the start, and he will lead it off here for the University of Winnipeg Wesmen. It will be the Goldeyes home game, and Zamko will lead it off against Mark Hardy. And Zamko stands in from the right side. The first pitch is a fastball, and it's on the outside edge for a strike. And we're underway tonight at 6:04. 4 minutes after 6 o'clock Central, and it's strike one. Zamko is shortstop, the 0-1. Fastball swung on, chopped left side foul. And the count quickly, 0-2. Our opening pitch tonight brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in the big city of Winnipeg. Call toll-free today, 888-233-6730. 0-2 to James Zamko, wearing number 24. Breaking ball is swung on and fouled back to the screen. And James Zamko this year played in 23 games for Mike Krakowicz's team. Had some pretty decent numbers. He hit .364, had a homer and 13 driven in. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and fouled away right side into the seats. If you're wondering what that ping is, that is the aluminum bat that the Wesmen will be using here tonight. Goldeyes will use wood, and the Wesmen will, just like a college game in the U.S., use the aluminum, the 0-2. Breaking ball is a little bit low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Let's have a look at the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, called third strike on the outside corner, and Zamko will go down looking. And that is strikeout number 1 for Mark Hardy. Not a bad at bat, though, I would say, for James Zamko. Fouled off a couple of pitches, and it just got nastier and nastier with that curveball thrown. It was real tight from Mark Hardy, and a couple of 90-mile-an-hour fastballs tossed in there as well. Here's the DH, Daniel Warb. He'll stand in from the right side. First pitch is in there for a strike. So James Zamko leading it off. He's at short. Daniel Warb, the DH, batting second. Brendan Gaunt is at second base, hitting third. Pitch is outside, 1-1. Nick Drews from Lundar, Manitoba, is catching and batting cleanup. Drew Haight is at first base, hitting fifth. Josh Stoller from Stony Mountain, Manitoba, is in center field and batting sixth. In the bottom three, Paul Estevez is out in right field, hitting seventh. David Maybon is at third, hitting eighth. And Josh Robinson rounds out the lineup, batting ninth and playing out in left field. A couple of strikes, 1 called and 1 fouled off there, and it's 1-2 to Warb, the DH. So that lineup again for the Wesmen here tonight, and the Wesmen were 9-14 on the year. Zamco, Warb, the DH, Gaunt, Drews, Haight, Stoller, Estevez, Maben, and Robinson. The 1-2 from Hardy. Fastball swung on a little late, but contact made and bounced foul first base side. Still 1-2 to Daniel Warb. Our home plate umpire tonight is Hank Lemoyne. All local umpires tonight. Lemoyne calling the balls and strikes for the second time during preseason. Scott Langella is over at first. Murray Lawrence is at third. 1-2. Breaking ball is low, 2-2. So Lemoyne, our home plate umpire tonight. Langella is at first, and Lawrence is at third. 2-2 to Warb. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on, lifted out toward left. Skoma going back, it's over his head, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Extra bases and digging for second is Warb. He'll be content to stop there. And Daniel Warb has an extra base hit, and he got a 2-2 pitch that he could handle, a fastball right over the meaty part of the plate, and he hammered it over the head of Ryan Skoma in left field. And the batter is Brendan Gaunt. Another kid from BC. And Brendan Gaunt stands in from the right side. First pitch from Hardy. Fastball missed inside, ball one. Brendan Gaunt is a junior from North Vancouver, British Columbia. And the third straight right-handed batter for the Wesmen, who, by the way, were shut out last year by the Goldeyes. A bouncer out toward third. Leonard Davis is there. Fields it with a backhand. Throws across to get the out. There'll be two away. And then a late break from second to third for Daniel Warb. And he'll get there safely without a throw back from first. So Gaunt is retired. 5-3 if you're scoring at home. There'll be two away and a runner at third base. And here is Nick Drews. Luis Allen is the other half of the battery for the Goldeyes tonight, at least to start. Casey Harther is at first. Nick Lyles is at second. Nate Sampson at short, and Leonard Davis is at third. First pitch is outside, ball one. Ryan Skoma, Phelan Lantini, and Josh Mazzola left to right in the field. Again, Allen catching, Harther at first, Lyles at second, Sampson at short, Davis at third, Skoma, Lantini, Mazzola left to right in the field. Here's Nick Drews. He had 7 homers this year in 22 games. The 1-0. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. Led the team in home runs by a long shot. The next guy behind him on this Wesmen team had 2, and that was the guy that just bounced out in Brendan Gaunt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Fastball swung on and fouled off the mask of Luis Allen, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And Nick Drews this year hit .333, 7 homers and 25 driven in, and he led the team, as you might expect, in RBI as well. Had a real good year, did Nick Drews. And he's a senior this year, too. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It was dropped by Luis Allen. He'll pick it up, look everybody back, throw to first base, make sure everybody's in their position, and they get Nick Drews on a strikeout and a 2-3 putout. And that is it here for the Wesmen. A couple of strikeouts for Hardy in that inning of work. And those strikeouts brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike and you're out. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left for the Wesmen. They come away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat on the home of the Goldeyes and the Wesmen. TSN 1290.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, you can make even more memories. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982 Base. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you. John Henry Creations, Investors Group, CarStar Automotive, and Manitoba Lotteries Corporation.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
When Winnipeggers' stuff exceeds their space, why do so many rely on Storageville?
It's so convenient.
With 2 prime locations, 830 Waverly and 123 Reinders at Stapon Road.
Access to your locker is really easy.
It's totally secure.
Every unit is alarmed and video monitored every minute, every day.
My house should be so clean.
They even have a free cube van to stick your stuff in. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores. Learn more about their wow factors at storageville.ca.
Bottom of the first inning, we welcome you back. Baylon Lentini to lead it off, followed by Nick Lyles and Tim Smith, the DH. After that, Casey Arthur, Josh Mazzola, Leonard Davis. And the bottom 3 for Rick Forney and the Winnipeg Goldeyes tonight. Luis Allen, Ryan Skoma, Nate Sampson. That lineup again for the Goldeyes: Lentini, Lyles, Smith, the DH. Arthur, Mazzola, Davis, Allen, Skoma, and Sampson. And they'll face Josh Lowen, Carberry, Manitoba. And Josh is senior this year. And we are told that Goldeyes having a look at him. He threw for Rick Forney on the side the other day. First pitch is a strike, and bottom of the first is underway. The 0-1. Fastball wide, 1 ball and 1 strike. Lowen, a lefty. Wearing number 32. 1-1. Is just outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. In terms of seniors, Lowen, Josh Stoller, who's playing center field. Pitch is outside, 3-1. Nick Drews catching. And that's it. 3-1. Swung on, chopper by the mound, out towards short, charged by Zamko, running pickup, then he stops and plants, and fires to get Lentini at first base, and there's 1 away. Nice play by James Zamko. Defensively for the Wesmen tonight, Nick Drews is the other half of the battery. Drew Haight is over at first, Brendan Gaunt is at second base, the aforementioned James Zamko at short, and David Maybon is at third base. Then Josh Robinson, Josh Stoller, Paul Estevez left to right in the field. First pitch to Lyles, the second baseman for Winnipeg, floats high, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Back on the air tomorrow, same time, 5:30 with the pregame, 6:05 from Fargo is game time start. Pitch is outside, 2-1. Nick Lyles is 2 for 4 on Tuesday night, and so far 4 for 9 with 3 RBI this spring. Pitch floats high, 3-1. And the 3-1 is outside, ball 4. Those last couple weren't even close. So a walk issued by Josh Lowen, and here's Tim Smith, the DH. You know, if you're tuning into the game here tonight from the ballpark, or tuning in with a real keen interest wherever else you are tonight, if in fact Rick Forney's looking at Josh Lowen to maybe be a Goldeye, this would be the scenario right here. Lefty-lefty. Let's see what he does against Tim Smith. First pitch. Change-up is in there for a strike. Josh Lowen, as his coach would say, or did in our pregame show interview, isn't going to break any windows. The 0-1. Breaking ball swung on and popped up. Foul territory, first base side. Long run for Haight, and he gives way to the second baseman in Gaunt, who came back in behind him and made a great basket catch. Son Chapeau. And a great grab by Brendan Gaunt, and there's 2 away, and just like that, Josh Lowen gets some good defense in foul territory and wins the lefty-lefty matchup with Tim Smith. And here's Casey Arthur, who's 4 for 9 this spring with 3 runs batted in. First pitch, runner on the move, pitch is high, throw down to second is not in time. Lentini will steal it. It was close, but it bounced there before it got to Gaunt. So a stolen base, for Nick Lyles. And it's ball one to Casey Harther. And the pitch is swung on, bounced right along the ground to Gaunt at second, up with it and over to first, and the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of one. No runs, no hits, one left. We're scoreless through one. We march on to the second, scheduled for 9 from downtown on TSN 1290.
Right now, you don't care that money problems can happen to anyone. You don't want to hear people telling you they understand what you're going through. You don't want words. You want a way forward, out of your debt, so your creditors stop calling. L.C. Taylor is your debt rescue, helping you build a plan to climb back onto solid financial ground. You can do it. You just need a helping hand. So take ours. L.C. Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward. At lctaylor.com.
Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam! Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles into the bin.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
It's a quiet evening at the lake. You can hear the birds singing before bed. The gentle waves. It doesn't get any better than this. Unless you add Archangel Fireworks to your night. Having a birthday? Amp it up with fireworks. Family reunion? Nothing says we missed you like a crackling peony exploding in the sky. Typical Wednesday? You guessed it. You need Archangel Fireworks. 104 Pembina Highway.
All right. First pitch to final call. Catch every minute of Goldeyes action on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Top of 2, we welcome you. And Drew Haight will lead it off, followed by Josh Stoller and Paul Estevez. 5, 6, 7. No score in the baseball game. And Mark Hardy works into his second. First pitch, lefty, swung on and filleted down the left field line, but foul. And it's strike one to Drew Haight. Let's have a look at the weather here tonight. Partly cloudy skies. We are only at 9 degrees Celsius. The 0-1. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. 9 degrees Celsius translates to 48 degrees Fahrenheit, 0-2. Swung on, popped up. Left side of the infield in very shallow left center, and back is Sampson, the shortstop. He'll make the catch, standing there waiting for it to come down, and there'll be one away as Haight is retired. We are expecting a 60% chance of showers tonight. Humidity is only 55%. It's cool, though, and the wind is out of the northwest, 41 gusting to 55. It's blowing from left to right. Here's Stoller, and the first pitch is outside to the right-handed swinging power hitter and center fielder, and it's ball one. Here's how old I am. And a bouncer out toward short, cut off by the third baseman Davis, and a nice running pickup by the third baseman, and he throws on the run after the pick to get Stoller at first base. I knew Josh Stoller's parents before they were married. And here Josh Stoller is playing his final baseball game as a senior, having last year graduated from the basketball program as well. In a sense, a two-sport athlete at the U of W. And the first pitch is on the outside edge for a strike to Paul Estevez. Nice play by Leonard Davis, 2 away in the second. Pitch is swung on, bounced right side, foul. Quickly, 0-2 to the right-handed swinging right fielder. Just a reminder, and we'll get it started coming up a week from tonight for real, but you can get in and enter to win, and that's the Home Run Sports Home Run Inning, the 0-2. Swung on, fouled back, and into the screen it goes, and staying alive is Estevez. We invite you, wherever you are, to drop into Home Run Sports at De La Seigneurie Boulevard, Bishop Grandin. Enter to win in the Home Run Sports Home Run Inning. Pitches inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, we pick your name that day. You'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. That's the catch. You got to listen to the radio. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on, and just getting a piece is Estevez, and he follows that off at home plate. Afterward, you must contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that in person or by calling 255-7687. It's the Home Run Sports Home Run Inning, brought to you by the good folks at Home Run Sports at Dillon Senior Boulevard and Bishop Grandin. Home Run Sports, get ready for your game. Mark Hardy, a lefty, into the 1-2 wide. Fastball swung on and missed. He got him on strikes, blew it right by him. And that's 3 strikeouts for Hardy here through his 2 innings. Zeros across, 1, 2, 3. The Wesmen go in order. We'll go to the bottom of 2. We'll play some trivia. We're scoreless in downtown, TSN 1290.
Cambrian Credit Union members will never say things like,
I just love paying service fees.
my high mortgage rate is amazing.
Of course I'll pay $1.50 to use this ATM.
With Cambrian Credit Union's great rates and hassle-free services, our members know we have their best interest at heart. Save more of your money with refunded service fees from the UNFI and Cambrian Credit Union. Cambrian Credit Union, building strong financial foundations to make your dreams come true.
UFC is coming to Winnipeg, and South Beach Casino and Resort wants you to be there. So how do you get in?
Food fight!
Being an Ocean Club member always kicks butt. But now this free membership gets you even more. When you spend $20 or more in Mango's Restaurant or the Blue Dolphin Lounge, you'll get entered to win a pair of premium seats to UFC 161, June 15th at MTS Center. You've got 4 chances to win, June 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th. Plus, there's bonus cash draws and more. Get in on the food fight at South Beach Casino and Resort.
No purchase necessary. See Ocean Club for details.
What's for dinner?
Let's barbecue.
Turkey?
Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Perfect for the barbecue.
Sounds good.
Really good.
Designed for optimum juiciness, Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast is so tasty. And it's available at your neighborhood Safeway store. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannys.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
Bottom 2, Josh Mazzola to lead it off. We're scoreless here. Lights have been kicked on, but lots of daylight left on a cool night in downtown. And the first pitch to start the bottom of 2 is inside to the Goldeyes right-handed swinging right fielder tonight. It's ball 1. It's Mazzola, Leonard Davis, Luis Allen. Pitch is swung on and lifted over third down the left field line, but foul. 1-1. So hitters 5, 6, and 7 to face lefty Josh Lowen, who played last year in the MSBL's Manitoba Baseball Senior League Reston Rockets. 1-1 is outside, 2-1. And they were last year's Manitoba Senior Men's Champions, were the Reston Rockets. 2-1. Breaking ball swung on, bounced out towards short. Creeping in Zamko, fields it, good strong arm. And there's one away as he throws it to first, and Mazzola is retired. Max Pullen played on that team with Josh Lowen. Max Pullen now the hitting coach for Trois-Rivières in the Can-Am League, and the Goldeyes will play them. Coming up a little bit later in the year in Trois-Rivières. First pitch to Davis inside. That will happen on July 15, 16, and 17. 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. The pitch swung on and filleted over third, but curling foul into the Goldeyes bullpen. And it's 1-2 to Davis. Right-hander getting loose in the bullpen for Winnipeg. Mike Krakowicz for the Wesmen said he's going to ride his thoroughbred here, the 1-2. Swung on, and that is hit out to right field. Right there is Estevez, and he will set up 3/4 of the way back and make the catch for the second out. And Luis Allen, the batter. And that would be Josh Lowen. Meanwhile, the Goldeyes will try to work as many arms in as possible. At the same time, start stretching people out a little bit more. As Louis Allen will step up and in from the right side. Justin Garcia is now throwing to the bullpen, so he will piggyback on Mark Hardy here and likely start the third. First pitch, as the sun pops out, is a breaking ball that's low, ball one. Let's get to trivia. Yeah, the trivia contest question is always brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Contest open to those that have not won so far this year. The 1-1 is low, 2-1. Up for grabs a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game, and you'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. Swung on, nubbed. Right side of the mound, rolled with ping pong spin over towards second. It's picked up by Gonti, throws to first, and Louis Allen is retired. And the Goldeyes go 1-2-3. Good pitching here, especially by Josh Lowen, who just works his second inning. We're scoreless through 2. We'll go to the third when we come back on TSN 1290.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
You love your steak, but what else do you really know about it? If you believe the redder the meat, the fresher it is, or that shipping it from across the world is best, it's time for re-education. Learn what quality really means from your beef specialist, the Carver's Knife. All of their quality beef comes from local farmers, and it's properly aged to bring out the best flavor. Once you try a Carver's Knife steak, there's no going back. Know your meat and where it comes from. Get educated at the Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent Avenue West, and now open at 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality. This is Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball on your home of the Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
That's it for Mark Hardy tonight. 2 innings. And he allows 1 double. No runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. And he gives way to Justin Garcia, who was supposed to start tonight, but now will piggyback on the lefty that was our starter in Mark Hardy. So now a right-hander in Justin Garcia. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. David Mayball, Josh Robinson, and James Zamko, 8, 9, and 1 in the order for the Wesmen, due up here in a scoreless tie through 2. Glad to have you along wherever you are tonight. Here at the ballpark, in the city, the capital region, rural Manitoba, in your vehicle heading west. Or hi to our American friends and everybody on the World Wide Web. So Justin Garcia from Upland, California will now take the ball, work this inning, and likely one more, or as I see a lefty down in the bullpen already for Winnipeg, maybe just one and done here. We are talking about trivia. We have the trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. Contest is open to those that have yet to win this year. First pitch to Mayball is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike. And up for grabs is a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. You'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 0-1. Breaking ball is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the number to call if you think you know the answer tonight, 204-780-1290. 1-1. Curve in there for a strike, and it's... Well, they've got 2 balls and 1 strike on the board. That looked like it was dynamite. The pitch. Another breaking ball. Swung on, hit to center field. Lazy fly ball. Lentini to his right or left. Few steps, and then almost like a flamingo up on one leg makes an easy catch with 2 hands, and there's 1 down. Here's Josh Robinson. Josh Robinson hit .220 this year, played in 19 games. No homers, 9 driven in. Batting 9th in the order. Left-handed stick and a left fielder. Again, the number tonight, 780-780-1290, 1290. Pitch is swung on and fouled left side and into the seats. 204-780-1290, 780-1290. The 0-1. Breaking ball missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Question tonight. Who is the only switch hitter in the history of the major leagues to post a career batting average of 300 or better? 1-1. Curve swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Who is the only switch hitter in the history of Major League Baseball to post a career batting average of 300 or better? And I'll give you this. The reason he has a 300 batting average is he batted over 300 from both the left and right side of the plate. Bit of a jam job, and it's fouled off the bat of Robinson about halfway up toward third in foul territory, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. The only switch hitter in the history of Major League Baseball to post a career batting average of 300 or better. 1 ball and 2 strikes. No score. We're in the 3rd. The pitch is a fastball that just missed the outside part of the plate. 2-2. And the 2-2 swung on and missed on a change of pace, and it was dropped by Allen. Now he'll chase Robinson down, apply a tag, and throw to first base just in case. And it's a strikeout for Justin Garcia. And that's 4 strikeouts for Goldeyes pitching against Wesmen hitting. First call winner tonight. Tell you what, we did not have a winner over in the executive booth beside me, I can tell you that. We had a couple of wieners over there. First pitch is swung on and lined to the gap by Zamko into right center. Big turn at first. He'll be told to stop. Ball is picked up by Mazzola, fires it right back in. 2-out single. First pitch swinging for James Zamko. And that's the second hit for the Wesmen off Goldeye pitching. And the Wesmen have the only 2 hits of the baseball game this evening. And I understand tonight that rural Manitoba gets in to the act on winning the trivia. Trivia answer and winner revealed in the 7th tonight. Coming up, we're in the 3rd right now. No score, 2 away, and Daniel Warb, the DH, he doubled earlier on. First pitch is low, ball 1. This is Justin Garcia's 2nd appearance of the preseason, and the pitch is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1. It's Mark Hardy that's down in the bullpen, and he continues to throw. Obviously, they're trying to drive that pitch count up a little bit. He threw 2 live innings in this game, and then is throwing to a bullpen catcher and one of his teammates standing in what would be the left side batter's box. Throw goes over to first base, and Zamko back in time. And the pitch is swung on and fouled away. One, 2. One ball, 2 strikes. From the stretch, Garcia will come set. The pitch is swung on and lined into the seats. Hard hit ball, but right off the end of the bat. And foul, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. One and two. And the pitch. Bouncer in the dirt. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes, turning to 2-2. I should have mentioned that it was a 300 average and 400 home runs. That would be the other important part of the question. We got it first call anyway. .300 average and 400 home runs. I kind of missed that detail right there. The pitch. Right down the chute for a called third strike, and that's it for Daniel Warb and the Wesmen here tonight. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of 3. The Wesmen with the only 2 hits in the baseball game will were scoreless on TSN 1290.
How has Sonova Credit Union found a way to kiss everyone who walks into our doors without being slapped with a harassment lawsuit? Well, we've got DOGs in our branches.
What's a DOG?
It's a Director of Greetings, and it's also a St. Bernard.
What, like Beethoven?
Yeah, like Beethoven.
So what else is Sonova good for?
How about no need for appointments ever?
Like ever?
Yes, ever. Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Bottom of the 3rd inning. And Ryan Skoma to lead it off against the left-hander and Josh Lowen. Takes a strike, no score, 2 hits on the board, both for the University of Winnipeg. Pitch is swung on, bounced right side, and it's foul, 0-2. Skoma, Nate Sampson, and Phelan Lentini. 8-9-1. .02 pitch is low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. You can tell who's sort of cheering for whom. There's a real big crowd behind that Wesmen dugout. Pitch is swung on and bounced right side on a breaking ball. It's still a ball and 2. And then the same for the Goldeyes. But when Wesmen had that double, 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball that's low, 2-2 by Daniel Warb. Everybody on their feet over behind that Wesmen dugout, first base side here at Shaw Park. 1-2 pitch, swung on, chopper right side foul. Goldeyes so far in 2 preseason games have put together nights of 13 and 9 hits. None here tonight. 2-2. Swung on, lined right back up the middle for a base hit. There's your first one of the night for a Winnipeg Goldeye player, and it belongs to the number 8 hole hitter in Ryan Skoma, who has his 3rd hit in 6 trips this spring. And here's Nate Sampson. Good to see you, Gabe. Wearing your sleeves tonight. A little chilly out there just to have the uniform on, so you got to have the sleeves on underneath the jersey. And Nate Sampson is 0 for 9. Here so far in the spring, looking for his first hit. He'll stand in from the right side. We're in the bottom of 3. First pitch. Swung on and line to the gap in right center. Skoma takes off and heads around second, heading for third. Big turn by Sampson at first. The ball picked up by Estevez, and he fires it back in. Actually, that was Stoller who fired it back in. And we have runners on the corners and nobody out. Back-to-back singles here for the 8 and 9 hitters in the lineup, and they flip the order for Phelan Lantini, and the Goldeyes are 90 feet away from opening up the scoring. And Lantini is 0 for 1 tonight. And he'll step in from the right side. Phelan is 4 for 9 in the spring. First throw goes over to first by Josh Lowen. And back in time is Nate Sampson with his first hit of the spring. And a quick throw over to first base again. It got away from Haight, but the first baseman managed to find it within 6 feet of the base, and no advance at third from Skoma. Both mascots are here. Goldie, of course, this is his house. Pitch is swung on and missed, and Lantini really late on that swing. Goldie here tonight. He does share, of course, accommodations with Goldeyes now. The 0-1 swung on and fouled back. And that goes off the upper deck facade and back down into the seats behind that first base dugout. No word on whether Goldie and Goldeyes are common law or whether it's platonic. Stay tuned, I guess. And then Wesley Coyote is here. Repping the Wesmen, of course. And a throw over to first base. Sampson back in time. Josh Lowen will come set. Runners on the corners, and the pitch. Swung on and lined to left field for a base hit. An easy trot in from third for Skoma. And Lantini has his 5th hit of the spring in 10 trips. And his first RBI, and the Goldeyes are on the board. It's 1-0 after 3 straight singles. And here's Nick Drews. Excuse me, Nick Lyles. And the first pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Lyles walked his first trip. And was left stranded. The 0-1 is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-1. By the way, Sampson stopped at second base after that Lantini hit, so there's runners at first and second. And second time through the order here, the Goldeyes are maybe seeing Josh Lowen a little bit better. 0-2. Swung on and looped over second, dumped into right center. That's going to score another run. Up with the ball is Estevez. His throw is going to go towards second. Now they're going to have Lyles in a rundown. And the tag is applied, or is it not? Yes, it is, by Zamco, who cut the ball off on his side of second, the shortstop side, and then was able to track down Nick Lyles, cutting some distance off as the defender. But Lyles will get an RBI single out of that to make it 2-0 as Sampson scores from second. Lantini goes first to third, and there is one out, and the out will go 9-6. And Tim Smith, the batter. 4 straight singles at Camp Goldeyes here in this third inning. First pitch to Smith is swung on and lifted high out toward left. coming in. Robinson toward the line, dives, can't make the catch, and it bounces inside the line for a fair ball. Striding for second is Smith, and he'll be in standing as a run will score, and the Goldeyes lead at 3-0. And that's 5 straight hits. This one an extra base variety for Winnipeg off Josh Lowen. And here's Casey Arthur. And Arthur 0 for 1 tonight. And Arthur will stand in for the right side. First pitch. Fastball on the inside edge for a strike. Give you the Culligan Water line score here. The 0-1 is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 0-2. In-game line score brought to you by Culligan Water. Better water, pure and simple. May is Drinking Water Month. Culligan Water is located in Winnipeg, owned and operated since 1956. Serving Winnipeg and surrounding area. Contact them at drinkculligan.com. Pitches outside, a ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 5 hits for Winnipeg, that being the Goldeyes. 0-2 for the University of Winnipeg. No errors. Nobody's made a fielding miscue. Runner on the move, second to third. Line drive is caught out at first base. Drew Height then will throw to second. They will double off Tim Smith and get the double play, and that will do it here for Winnipeg in the bottom of the third. However, Winnipeg does open the scoring. The Goldeyes get 3 runs. They do so on 4 hits, and they do not leave a batter. We'll go to the 4th. Scoreboard is next. The scoreboard here reads the Goldeyes 3, the Wesmen no score on TSN 1290.
Going on vacation can be exciting.
Bon voyage, Winnipeg.
But when you're miles away from Winnipeg, the last thing you want to worry about is the security of your home. That's why Commissionaires Manitoba offers a house watch service. They'll do an interior and exterior patrol of your property, bring in your mail, remove snow from your car, even water your plants. Don't leave your house to chance. Leave it to the Commissionaires. Go to commissionaires.nb.ca.
Introducing the new pizza burger from Boston Pizza. It's a burger wrapped in a pizza. Eat one for the cavemen who gnawed on woolly mammoth. For the knights who ate bread harder than a cannonball. For the peasants who only had gruel. For the Vikings, the cowboys, and even the Romans. They would have loved our new pizza burger. Eat one in their honor. Boston Pizza, here to make you happy. Available for a limited time.
Selkirk Chrysler's massive factory authorized truck sale is on now. Find a huge selection of 2013 Ram pickups, quad cab, crew cab, regular cab, gas, diesel. We have them and they're on sale. Savings up to $17,000 with super low financing, like the quad cab 4x4 with new 8-speed automatic transmission, featuring an incredible 33 miles per gallon at just $169 bi-weekly. Only at Selkirk Chrysler's factory authorized truck sale. Details at selkirkchrysler.com.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
Well, we go to the 4th inning. Brendan Gaunt, Nick Drews, and Drew Haight. 3-4-5 for the Wesmen. 3-0. The Goldeyes are in front through 3. First pitch from Justin Garcia is swung on, and a comebacker over the mound, right back up the middle for a base hit for Brendan Gaunt. 3rd hit of the night for the Wesmen, and they come right back to get it started with a leadoff single after giving up 3 last half inning. And now Nick Drews, the batter. And Nick will step in from the left side. He's 0 for 1 tonight. We watch Nick Drews here, and he does not get cheated on the swing. El Swing-away-o. That's why 7 home runs and a team leading as he waits in the first pitch. And takes it for ball 1 as it was high. 25 runs batted in 22 games. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Let's have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. And the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, hit to straightaway center. Back goes Lentini. It's over his head. It's off the warning track, and it's going to go up against the wall. They're going to wave in gone. No relay throw, and in standing is Drews with an RBI double. And the Wesmen, for the first time in this Goldeyes versus Wesmen game, have scored a run. And it's 3-1 in favor of the Goldeyes. Nick Drews with a double to dead central over the head of Lentini. And it scores Brendan Gaunt all the way from first. And here is Drew Haight, who represents the potential tying run at the plate. And Justin Garcia will come set. First pitch. Swung on and a comebacker right back to Garcia. And he will throw to second. Drews gets back, diving in safely. And Garcia will not get anybody. A comebacker. Drews was edging off the bag, took a step and a half toward third. And then Garcia said, okay, I'm going to go and throw there. But in the meantime, kind of took his time and then threw a little bit high. And Drews dove back in, got the hand in safely. So Drew Haight will get a fielder's choice out of all that and be at first base. And there's nobody out, runners at first and second. And now a pickoff play, and Drews gets back in time. They were expecting or into bunt coverage there as Leonard Davis was coming down from third. And a little bit of a wheel play with Sampson going toward third, and then Lyles coming to receive the pickoff from Garcia at second base. Here's Josh Stoller 0 for 1. And he's going to lay down a bunt or at least show one. Now a snap throw to second base, a little bit short, coming in front of the bag. Here's the shortstop in Sampson. And Drews back in time. 1 ball, no strikes. One and 0, 3-1. The Goldeyes lead the Wesmen here. We're in the 4th. Sun is out, and a breaking ball is low. And again, Stoller showing bunt and takes ball 2. And no, the umpire's got 1 and 1. One ball, 1 strike. And now again, Stoller looking down to Krakowicz coaching third to get a sign. And the Goldeyes are off the bases at the corners. Both Harther and Davis are in on the grass. 1-1. Breaking ball is fouled back to the screen on a bunt attempt, and it's 1-2. American League tonight on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Detroit in the second leads Cleveland 2-1. And also in the second tonight, now 3-1 for Detroit over Cleveland. I know a family that would be fighting tonight on Community Row about that score. Detroit 3, Cleveland 1. 1-2. Breaking ball is low, and Stoller laid off of that. 2-2. Boston tonight. The Blue Jays are in to take on the Red Sox. Red Sox lead 1-0 in the second. At the same time, the Jays play the Red Sox at Fenway. 3 miles away at TD Garden, the Leafs are playing the Bruins, trying to stay alive. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Stoller down on strikes. So 1 away. 2 strikeouts for Garcia. And here's Paul Estevez. And Estevez struck out his first trip tonight. Coming up in 13 minutes' time, the Los Angeles Angels are in Chicago at U.S. Cellular Field to take on the White Sox. Tommy Hanson 2-1 versus Dylan Axelrod 0-2 for the White Sox. Garcia will come set, 1 out, 2 on, and 1 in. First pitch, fastball on the outside edge for a strike. 7:10 tonight. The Yankees are in Kansas City. Phil Hughes 1-2 for the Bronx Bombers. Wade Davis 2-2 for the Royals after coming over in that trade with Tampa in the offseason. Curve in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Also at 7:10 tonight, Baltimore at Minnesota. Jason Hamill 5-1 for the Orioles. Mike Pelfrey, the former Met, 3-3 for the Twins. The 0-2. Curve swung on, lifted down the right field line into toward the corner. Long run for Mazzola, not going to get there. Fair ball, and it's going to bounce into the corner. And they are going to wave around the runner coming around third. Nick Drews. Here comes the throw home, and Drews will slide in safe. And Estevez will drive in the second run, and it'll be 3-2 for the Goldeyes over the Wesmen. And Estevez will get an RBI double out of that. He stands at second. Drew Haight goes first to third. And now the potential go-ahead run stands at second base. The tying run at third for the Wesmen. And here's David Maybom, who is 0 for 1 tonight. Each team with 5 hits, and the Wesmen have come right back with 2 runs in this fourth. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Again at 7:10 tonight, Texas at Houston. Alexio Gondo, 3-2 for the Rangers tonight. Dallas Keuchel 0-1 for the Astros. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Oakland at Seattle at 9:10 tonight. The 1-1. Fastball is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. National League, top of the third. Washington and the Chicago Cubs in D.C. are tied at 2. Milwaukee and Cincinnati, no score in the second at Great American Ballpark. Second inning, Pittsburgh leading the New York Mets in Queens tonight, 3-0 for the Bucks over the Metropolitans. 7:15, Colorado at St. Louis. John Garland 3-2 for the Rockies. Shelby Miller 4-2 for the Cardinals. As Luis Allen went out to have a quick chat with Justin Garcia. 2 balls and 1 strike to David Maybom. The pitch swung on and fouled back, and it's 2-2. 8:40 tonight, Philadelphia at Arizona. Tyler Cloyd 2-2 for the Phillies. Ian Kennedy 1-3 for the Snakes. 9:10 tonight, Miami and whiz kid Jose Fernandez 1-2 against Matt McGill. No record. Pitch is swung on, lifted out toward right. Mazzola's in the sunshine. This might be deep enough to tie. They're going to tag the runner after the catch. Here comes Mazzola's throw. It's way offline, and the ball game is tied on a sac fly by David Mayball as Haight will score from third base and tie it at 3. And advancing is Paul Estevez from second to third.
Now back, the left fielder, number 1, Josh Robinson.
And here's Josh Robinson. So 2 down, 3 in to tie it. Here in the fourth for the Wesmen. And Josh Robinson is 0 for 1 tonight, a left-handed stick. First pitch. Breaking ball is on the outside edge for a strike. At 9:15 tonight, Tim Hudson against Matt Cain. And Atlanta visits San Francisco. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Interleague play in the second inning. San Diego leading Tampa 2-0. Will Venable a home run, his 5th. Carlos Quinton his 3rd. 0-2 is high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Some scores to pass along from games involving American Association teams other than this one tonight, and this is a pretty good one. 3-3, 1-2 is high, 2-2. The Gary South Show Railcats beat a team of local stars, players from Northwest Indiana, 13-0 today. 2-2. Swung on and filleted off the handle, dumped into center field for a base hit. And the Wesmen had taken the lead on a Josh Robinson little floater to center and an RBI single. And it's 4-3 for Winnipeg. And here is James Zamko. Remember, last year the Wesmen did not score a run in this game. Zamko 1 for 2 tonight, a strikeout looking and a base hit. Garcia will come set. First pitch is high, ball 1. Lincoln today in 7 innings beat Wichita 4-3. The Salt Dogs, if preseason baseball means anything, much improved. They're 3-0. The 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. And just like the Goldeyes played last year between Kansas City and Lincoln, the 2-0 in there for a strike. It's 2-1. There are some border wars going on. Wichita, Lincoln, and Kansas City doing the same thing on that sort of everybody plays everybody preseason tournament in one location. Fargo and St. Paul. In Fargo tonight, pitches swung on and fouled away. It's 2-2. They're in the 4th inning at Newman, and it's the Red Hawks leading the Saints 2-0. And then some other games tonight. Wichita at Kansas City at Lincoln, Sioux Falls, Sioux City, El Paso against the Pecos League All-Stars. Pitch is swung on, lifted out toward right center. On the run goes Mazzola, and he'll get to the gap and make that catch for the final out of the inning. How about the Wesmen? 8 step to the plate, 4 cross it. They do that on 3 hits. Goldeyes made a mistake mentally on a fielder's choice and 1 left. At the end of 3.5, the Wesmen 4, the Goldeyes 3, TSN 1290.
Wow, we're finally doing it. Building our dream home.
I never thought we'd be able to afford it.
Well, we did some good saving, and SCU did the rest.
Sweet. Can this be my room?
This will be the kitchen, bud.
Perfect.
Whether you're fixing, building, or buying, feel comfortable in a mortgage from Steinbach Credit Union. Ready to build? SCU is there with builder mortgages, great rates, and flexible terms. Talk to SCU today. After all, we're taking care of the world's most important mortgage, yours.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce.
Hey guys, I'm having a big event and looking for a way to feed my group.
Call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
We're looking after you with a full catering service or do-it-yourself hog roast with succulent pork, tender beef, turkey, chicken, pork ribs, and more. No group is too big or too small. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you.
Can't wait.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
Tammy spends most days online friending, but today she's working in the camera section at a department store. Tammy knows about tagging pictures, not taking pictures.
An f-stop? What's that?
Why buy a camera from Tammy when you can buy from Don's? At Don's Photo, you'll find a better camera at a better price. Plus, answers to all your camera questions. Minus this.
Here's another pic of me in the mirror.
Visit donsphoto.com or one of their 3 Winnipeg stores, and let's talk photography.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, and this one has some intrigue to it. The Wesmen are leading the Goldeyes 4-3. Josh Mazzola, Leonard Davis, and Luis Allen, hitters 5, 6, 7. Goldeyes getting 3 in the 3rd to take a 3-0 lead, and the Wesmen coming back and getting 4 in the top of this inning. And lead by 1, and here's Josh Lowen's first pitch in there for a strike to Mazzola as Lowen works into his 4th. The 0-1 to Mazzola is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along. Eric Fritchie is our producer and operator back in our studios in South Winnipeg. Pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. And Brendan McGranahan is on site helping us out. Hey, not a bad gathering here tonight. 2 Winnipeg-based baseball teams. 1-2 is high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mazzola is 3 for 10 in the spring. 2-2 is just outside 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and Mazzola down on strikes. And Lowen has his first strikeout of the night. Tickets were $5, by the way, for this game, and it was entirely rush seating. If you have your own ticket and you got here early enough, you could get your own seat. First pitch to Leonard Davis is swung on and popped up in behind the mound. And just in front of second base, and finally a call by Zamko, the shortstop. He and Gaunt, the second baseman, just about collided, but Zamko had Gaunt get out of the way in time for him to make the catch unimpeded, and there's 2 away. And here's Luis Allen, who's 0 for 1. Meaning if you have a season ticket, you got tickets for this game. But if you didn't get here early enough, you could have very well found somebody sitting in your seat. But I know some folks that made sure that didn't happen by getting here early enough. First pitch to Allen is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike. So that begs the question. If you got here and you're a season ticket holder, and because tonight's a $5 rush seat, and the pitch is outside 1-1, and you found somebody in your seat when you got here, would you run them out of your seat? Absolutely you would you? Pitch is swung on and hit out to right field, and coming in on that sinking fly ball is Estevez, and he dives out and makes the catch for the final out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now the Wesmen have got a little bit of control of this baseball game. They have all the momentum right now. They get 4 in the 4th, sit the Goldeyes down 1-2-3 in the bottom half. We'll go to the 5th. Wesmen 4, Goldeyes 3 in the home of the Wesmen and the Goldeyes. TSN 1290.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Safer Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Safer Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Safer Agencies for details. 694-6787.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that Peak of the Market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
Very best from Manitoba, it's Peak of the Market.
Excuse me, it's my first day. Where's the copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Rico.
Okay.
Since Milne Office Systems tailored a Rico document management solution to our office, we've all been a little sensitive about our Rico.
The print quality's amazing.
The training from Milne was first class.
It's totally reliable, and we're saving money every month. So don't call it a copier.
It's a Rico.
Rico, the leading edge of business technology. Made easy by Milne Office Systems. Online at milneoffice.com.
Live, loud, and loving every minute of Goldeyes action. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the 5th inning, where the Wesmen lead this one by a score of 4-3. Glad to have you along. My name is Paul Edmonds. Third pitcher of the night for Winnipeg is Aaron Correa. And Justin Garcia is done tonight, 2 innings. And Garcia, 3 3 hits. In the 1 inning. Another in the first inning of work, so he gave up 4 hits tonight, and actually I might stand corrected, he gave up 5 hits tonight. And Daniel Ward will lead it off against Correa. So Garcia, 2 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, they're all earned. No walks, 2 strikeouts. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. It's Warb, Gaunt, and Drews. 2, 3, and 4. 4-3 Wesmen. The 0-1 from the left-hander is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Warb tonight is doubled, was left stranded at third base, and struck out looking. In the first and third, respectively, we're in the 5th, the 1-1. Change-up is outside, 2-1. For Aaron Correa, a left-hander, 24 years old, pitch is swung on and fouled back by Warb. And still 2-2. Correa 6'1", 185, 24 from Hilo, Hawaii. And he makes his second appearance of the spring. 2-2 pitch. Fastball, called third strike on the inside corner. And Warb will go down looking. 6th strikeout for Goldeyes pitching. And the baseball game, and Brendan Gaunt, the batter, he's 1 for 2. And Gaunt. Bounce out, base hit, and a run scored. In fact, he led off the 4th inning with a single that started out that 4-run 4th, an inning to go, and has given the Wesmen a lead. First pitch is inside and low, ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and fouled away right side and out of play onto Pioneer Avenue. 1-1. NHL Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. Speaking of Toronto and Boston, they're scoreless in the 2nd. Bruins looking to put away the Maple Leafs tonight with a 3-run series lead. Pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's 1-2. 6 minutes to go in the first. The Rangers leading Washington 1-0. Brian Boyle is second in the playoffs. Series is tied at 2. They're in D.C. tonight. Just underway, Anaheim at Detroit. 9 o'clock tonight, St. Louis at Los Angeles. 1-2. Swung on, comebacker off the foot of Correa. Bounces back behind him, out towards first base. And Correa off the mound the other way again to try to find it. And he can't. And Gaunt will beat it out without a throw and an infield single. And I don't know where Correa took that off the foot, ankle or leg, but it ricocheted off of a lower appendage. He says he's okay, and he'll continue. 7th hit tonight for the Wesmen. Now remember again, they're using aluminum bats, and the Goldeyes are using wood. And that's why you get that ping sound when the Wesmen step up and in. Nick Drews, the batter, 1 for 2 tonight, an RBI double and a strikeout. It's really been all or nothing. Now the first pitch is outside, ball 1. By the way, Anaheim at Detroit. Anaheim leads the series against the Red Wings 3-2, looking to wrap it up tonight. And the Los Angeles Kings looking to wrap it up at home against St. Louis with their 4th straight win. They lead that series 3-2. After falling behind 0-2, they can wrap it up tonight again, as I mentioned, at home. Pitching there for a strike, it's 1-1. Speaking of wrapping it up tonight, Portland can do the same in the Western Hockey League. 1-1. Swung on, fouled away, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Edmonton Oil Kings at Portland Winterhawks tonight. Winterhawks lead that series 3-1, and they can win the Ed Chenault Cup and earn a trip to the Memorial Cup next weekend in Saskatoon. 1-2. Swung on, line drive on a hanging breaking ball is hit to right field. Up with it is Mazzola. He'll fire it back in. And Nick Drews has an RBI, pardon me, just a straight-up single after an RBI double. And it's back-to-back hits for the Wesmen. And here's Drew Haight, who's 0 for 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 26, Drew Haight.
Brendan Leipzig from Winnipeg scored in Game 4 for Portland. He has 9 goals, 23 points in 19 playoff games. Michael St. Croix from Winnipeg for Edmonton leads the Oil Kings in playoff scoring, 23 points in 20 games. Here's Drew Haight, 0 for 2 tonight. 1 out, 2 on. 4-3 Wesmen, who are out hitting the Goldeyes 8-5. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Lefty here. OHL playoffs tonight. London leading Barrie 1-0 in London, Ontario. Barrie leads the Knights 3-1 in that series. Mark Scheifele leads playoff scoring, 39 points in 19 games. Pitch is swung on, bounce right side. Lyles comes in, tags the runner, then throws to first, and the Goldeyes get a double play.
5th inning stretch.
Nice play here for Nick Lyles to get Drews on the tag and make the unassisted play for the second out, and then throw to get Drew Haight at first base. Just what Winnipeg, that being the Goldeyes, required here to grab some momentum back. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left for the Wesmen. Bottom 5 is next. 4-3, the Wesmen in front. TSN 1290.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive pre-flex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfisherboats.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Kingfisher, fish the good times.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
Now, I'm not afraid to take risks under the perfect ideal conditions, but when it comes to pizza, I'll stick with Santa Lucia Pizza. Why risk getting anything less than Santa Lucia? Voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown Magazine readers for 6 straight years, and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years? I mean, after all, this is pizza we're talking about.
Don't risk ordinary pizza. Get Winnipeg's best at Santa Lucia Pizza. Dine in, take out, or home delivery.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Ryan Skoma will lead it off for the Goldeyes, who trail 4-3. Skoma, Sampson, and Lantini against left-hander Josh Lowen. This one is scheduled for 9. We're in the bottom of 5. Glad to have you along. Good game tonight. The first pitch, the breaking ball that's in there for a strike. Just to finish up here, London leading Barrie 1-0 tonight. Barrie does lead that series 3-1. Jets draft pick, Mark Scheifele. Pitch inside, 1-1. Leads that OHL playoff scoring race, 39 points in 19 games. 5 points back is, well, Max Domi. Pitch is swung on and guided between short and third the other way for Ryan Skoma's second hit of the night, and a leadoff single here in the bottom of 5. Max Domi is second, and Max plays for London. I think you know who his father is, former Jet Tydom. And Halifax is leading Baie-Comeau tonight, 3-1 in the third. They lead the series 3-1, and the entire Memorial Cup field could be set tonight if Halifax wins, Barrie comes back and wins, and Portland wins at 9 Central tonight. First pitch to Sampson's outside, ball 1. 1-0. Little swing. Tapper out in front of the mound. Picked up by Lowen. Twirls and fires to first and gets the out. And there's one away. Ryan Skoma gets to second. And the Goldeyes turn the owner back up top to Phelan Lentini. And, of course, the Saskatoon Blades will be there as the host team. 2 playoff games in the NBA tonight, Miami and Chicago. Series is tied at 1. The Heat are 20-1 in their last 21 road games. And at 9:30 tonight, San Antonio at Golden State. That series is tied at 1 as well. First pitch is a little bit high. Ball 1 to Phelan Lentini. 1 ball, no strikes. Lowen will come set. And the 1-0 is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Goldeyes will depart at 8 tomorrow morning for Fargo and that 16-day road trip. The 2-0. Swung on, ground ball right side. Over to his left is gone. Tried to make an Ole pickup, and it just went off his glove. He was diving out at the same time and tried to make the quick pick so that he wasn't completely on his side, and it went off his glove and spilled into shallow right center. And I think they'll score a hit on that for Lentini, an infield variety. And the Goldeyes will push Skoma over toward third with 1 out and runners on the corners. And Nick Lyles, the batter, an RBI single and a walk tonight. And now we get a visit to the mound from Nick Drews. No, from Josh Drews. Nick's his brother playing in the game. So Josh Drews, the bullpen catcher for the Goldeyes, who is a graduate of this Wesmen program, comes out to make the pitching visit, and his brother is part of the battery. And Josh Lowen in full beard here tonight. Now we'll face Nick Lyles. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Interesting tonight, the Goldeyes did it for the 2nd year in a row. They had an auction to be a Goldeye for a day. And a thrower to first, and back in time is Phelan Lentini. And the winning bidder received, and it was Max Firestein. The 0-1 swung on and hit off the end of the bat, caught at the dugout by one of the Wesmen players. Max Firestein was the highest bidder again, and it was an opportunity to take batting practice for the Goldeyes today. And a throw over to first, and back in time is Lentini. He was able to dress in full Goldeyes uniform, act as a Goldeye in the lineup and field balls while the players bat, and take his turn in the cage swinging during batting practice. Pitch is inside 1-2. And Max is here again tonight. 1-2. Swung on, popped up. Shallow left center. Back goes Zamko. Wind is swirling, and he's twirling underneath it a little bit. He'll make the catch as he got under that baseball for the 2nd out. And Lyles is out number 2. Goldeyes trailing 4-3 here. We're in the 5th. Runners on the corners at 2 away now. And here is Tim Smith with an RBI double and a pop-up. So lefty-lefty. And we're expecting tonight that Max Firestein will have one in-game at bat during this game. Runner on the move from first to second, and no throw on that breaking ball that missed low. Uncontested stolen base for Lentini. And now there's runners at second and third, and the count 1 ball and no strikes. So congratulations to Max Firestein tonight. And he's wearing, from what I'm told, number 4. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's low. 2-0. 4-3 Wesmen. They're out hitting the Goldeyes 8-7 in the baseball game tonight. One swing, though, the Goldeyes could take the lead. The 2-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. This is lefty-lefty here. And Tim Smith, the DH, is 2 for 8 during the spring. From Toronto, Ontario. The 2-1. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Tim Smith. Josh Lowen with 2 away, trying to deliver 1 strike to get out of this jam and preserve the 1-run lead. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Called third strike on the outside corner, and Smith will go down looking. Second strikeout of the night for Josh Lowen, and we have 5 in the books. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We'll go to the 6th. 4-3 Wesmen, TSN 1290.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance, putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa, did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
Greenwood Inn and Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn and Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball with Paul Edmonds on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
A number of defensive changes here tonight in this 6th inning for the Goldeyes. And I have 3 of the 4 here so far, as Josh Stoller will lead it off for the Wesmen, who lead this one by a score of 4-3. As we work our way a little deeper into this one on a cool night in downtown Winnipeg. Been a good game, though. First pitch from Aaron Correa is in there for a strike. It's Stoller, Estevez, and Maybon. 6, 7, and 8. Amos Ramon is into the baseball game tonight. Nick Lyles is out at second. Amos goes in at second. If you were able to listen to Rick Forney in the pregame show, he said later in the game we're going to see a number of his players in their secondary positions tonight. It was one of those nights where you get to play your second position, the 1-1 outside, 2-1. Josh Mazzola comes in from right to play third base. Leonard Davis goes from third base out into left. And Ryan Skoma goes from left to right. Pitch is swung on, sharply hit out towards short by a diving Sampson and into left center for a base hit. Solid single for Josh Stoller. Hit number 8 for the Wesmen, a leadoff single, and a bullet through the left side of the infield here as well. And here's Paul Estevez. And Estevez, an RBI double and a strikeout tonight. We're in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch from Correa is swung on and missed for strike 1. One thing that's been noticeable here tonight is the fact that they have not used the pitch speed clock or display this evening. And the Goldeyes have really gone to their secondary stuff tonight. A lot of breaking balls and changeups, but now I see Correa with back-to-back fastballs and the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Aaron Correa will come set in the 1-1. Ooh, missed inside, 2-2. Major League Baseball update, Boston leading the Blue Jays, 1-0 in the 5th. John Lester perfect through 5. 58 pitches, 39 for strikes. And runner on the move, pitch is swung on and popped up down the right field line, curling foul, and on to the grass berm. NHL, Rangers leading Washington 1-0 at the end of 1. Toronto in front of Boston 1-0 in the 2nd. Tyler Bozak with his first career NHL playoff goal for the Maple Leafs. Let's have a look at Goldeyes this week, brought to you by Boston Pizza. Try Boston Pizza's new Pizza Burger. It's a burger wrapped in pizza. Eat one for those that can. Tapper back to the pitcher, picked up by Correa. He'll just throw to first base, and they'll get the out there. So Estevez is retired 1-3, but moves Stoller along to second base. And David Maimon, the batter, he's 0-for-1 with a sac fly. Yeah, a burger wrapped in pizza. Eat one for those that couldn't. Boston Pizza, here to make you happy. We're in the 6th inning. Wesmen leading 4-3. Correa comes set, first pitch. Fastball on the inside edge for a strike. Now the Goldeyes head down to North Dakota for 2 starting tomorrow night. Back on the air at 5:30 with our pregame show. 6:05 first pitch. The pitch is in there for a strike. Or actually missed a little bit low, 1-1. Then on Sunday, a 1 o'clock start, 1:05. Monday off, Tuesday in Kansas City, 7:05, and then 11:05 on Wednesday morning in Wichita. That is the last preseason game, and then it all starts a week from tonight. Pitch is swung on and popped up into the sunlight at short, and Sampson's there to make the catch, and there's 2 away. Wind might have picked that up and knocked it down from going at least into shallow portions of left center. And the Goldeyes are on the road for 16 days. A week from tonight, they open up their 20th season. And this, the 20th anniversary of the franchise, celebrating it. And they do so in Grand Prairie. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, pitch. Breaking ball is low and inside. Ball 1. Then on the 20th, 21st and 22nd, they're in Amarillo. 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th, they're in Lincoln. Then they come home to open up against Laredo. The 1-0 is high. Snap throw down to second. A one-hopper from Luis Allen is picked up in front of the bag and to the left by Sampson. Diving back in is Stoller. 2 balls and no strikes. On Monday, May 27th, the 20th season home opener against the Laredo Lemurs. Kabooming. 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch Fastball on the outside edge for a strike. That was a little King Julian for you from Penguins of Madagascar. Two balls and one strike. If you have kids, you know what I'm talking about. The pitch. Swung on. Bounced out toward first. Diving stop by Hather. And he gets off his chest. And then the foot race to the bag is in time to get Josh Robinson here. And that is that for the Wesmen. Great defensive play by Casey Hather. And that will wrap up the top of the sixth inning. No runs, one hit, and one left. And we go to the bottom of the sixth with the Wesmen leading by 1 and 4-3 on TSN 1290. Swung on high, and deep it goes to left. Way back.
Get your Goldeyes tickets before they're gone. Goldeyes season tickets, 9-game mini packs, and Sky Suites are on sale now. Celebrate the Goldeyes 20th season and cheer on the 2012 American Association champions.
Oh, my! In downtown!
Get your seat for the repeat. Call 982-BASE.
It's summer. The perfect time to kick back and relax with friends and family. This summer, make it easy on yourself with catering by Chicken Delight. From a feast for a few to feeding your whole crew, Chicken Delight will put a smile on everyone's face with their famous chicken, fabulous pizza, ribs that rock, and more. Pick it up or have it delivered. Give us a call or send us your catering order at chickendelight.com.
So don't call tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
It's Ken, and I'm just not going to do a regular commercial here. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would read the whole ad on this here Kenwood two-way radio from Prairie Mobile. It's tough. Watch. See? Kenwood two-way radios will keep your business connected without the cell phone bill. Scramble features, and did I mention, it's tough. Two-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
Bottom sixth, then Casey Arthur comes in and goes after the first pitch and flies out to right field. For out number one, 4-3, the Wesmen leading. Josh Mazzola, Leonard Davis to follow, and here is Mazzola. Talking about that home opener coming up on Goldeyes this week for Boston Pizza. It's against the Laredo Lemurs. Our first opportunity to host them here. The Goldeyes played 3 down there. In fact, Josh Mazzola's first home run as a Goldeye came in Laredo. The 1-0 is on the inside edge for a strike. Got down there in May, and the temperatures were in the triple digits in Fahrenheit already. 1-1. Swung on, and that is looped out toward left, and that will be taken on a hop by Josh Robinson. And Mazzola has a one-out single here. Goldeyes trailing by 1. Now their 7th hit.
Number 25, Leonard.
Here's Leonard Davis. And actually check that. That's their 8th hit tonight.
1 out, Davis. 1 out.
And Leonard Davis steps in from the left side. First pitch is swung on and lined beyond the glove of Gaunt, the second baseman, into right center. Taking off for third, rounding the bag and getting there safely without a throw is Mazzola. And it's back-to-back singles for Winnipeg. And Luis Allen, the batter. And he's always real good in this situation. And again, no activity in the bullpen for the Wesmen. Josh Drews is going to come out to have a little chat on how to pitch to Luis Allen, who is 0 for 2 tonight and 1 for 6 this spring. Opener on the 27th will feature, of course, post-game fireworks. The giveaway is a replica championship trophy giveaway to the first 1,500 fans, courtesy of Pepsi. They'll have the Royal Canadian Air Force Band. There'll be plenty of pomp and circumstance provided by the Canadian Forces, including, and I didn't tell you this, a flyover. It's also memorable pregame championship ring and banner raising. And just a wonderful night to celebrate the championship of 2012 once more to kick off the 2013 season. And don't forget, and you didn't hear it from me, the flyover. The pitch is outside. Ball one. 1 out, 2 on. 4-3 Wesmen to the bottom of the sixth. The 1-0 is on the inside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1. Just to let you know, and we're not just feeding you a line here, there will be a big crowd that night. If you're thinking about going to the opener, get your tickets. You don't want to be disappointed. 1-1. Breaking ball is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Also, a big crowd for the 28th is expected as well. And that's magnetic schedule giveaway to the first 1,500 courtesy of Boston Pizza and the Winnipeg Free Press. It's also patrol night. MPI is the sponsor. The 2-1. Swung on. Chopper on that breaking ball out toward third, foul. Wednesday, the game is the special 11 a.m. start. Goldeyes have their golf tournament, the Field of Dreams annual tournament, on the Thursday. Friday, Fargo in town on the 31st, June 1st and June 2nd. Includes fishing rod giveaway. And a pitch is outside, 3-2. And also a backpack giveaway. All on that homestand. Tickets are $5, $7, $12, $14, and $18. You can get them at any Ticketmaster outlet in the province, including right here at Shaw Park. Pitch is swung on and lined over short into left center for a base hit. Taking off was Davis from first. He'll go first to third. Ball will come in, but not before Luis Allen has tied it with an RBI single, and trotting in easily from third was Josh Mazzola, and we're locked at 4. That is Luis Allen's specialty right there. And here's Ryan Skoma, who's 2 for 2. Get your tickets here, and now we're going to have a pinch runner, and it's going to be Max Firestein who will pinch run for Luis Allen. And that happens here in the 6th inning. So pinch runner, and it's Firestein. And the Goldeyes are now out hitting the Wesmen by 1 at 10-9. And they've tied it at 4. First pitch to Ryan Skoma is inside, ball 1. Now activity in that bullpen for the Wesmen, a right-hander down there. And it's number 14, Brian Evans from Somerset, Manitoba. A sophomore, the 1-0. Swung on, ground ball right side. That's going to get through. And now Firestein will head toward third. He's going to get into a rundown and get thrown out. Now a run will score as Skoma will have an RBI single. And in to score is Leonard Davis to make it 5-4. And then Firestein will be thrown out for the second out. And Ryan Skoma will stay at first base. Well, Max Firestein did what you're supposed to do, and that's pick up the signal from the third base coach. But he did it before, well, he's supposed to do it before second base. He did it as he rounded second. It was Strading, and the ball was picked up cleanly in right field by Estevez. And I think it's a 9-6-5 putout. Here's Nate Sampson. 5-4 Winnipeg in front. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Tickets again at Shaw Park here, as it is a Ticketmaster outlet at any Ticketmaster outlet in the province. Ticketmaster.ca, or by a quick phone call at 855-GOLDEYE. Pitch is outside, 2-0. Love to see you out. By the way, throughout the season, the marketing department has asked me to make a pick of some of the games that are coming up and calling it Paul's Pick. And we'll feature one game, and throughout the season, as time permits, we can pick a particular game that I think will be a highlight of the Goldeyes 20th season. Tonight we'll feature the Sunday, June 16th game, which is Father's Day. And our good friends at Husky and Husky Rewards have jumped on board with a win free gas for dad promotion. Pitch is outside, ball 3 to Amos Ramon, who's actually hitting for Nate Sampson. So this is a pinch hit situation. Actually, only from the standpoint that Amos came in the ball game and now draws a walk and played second base in the top half of this sixth. So he's actually not pinch hitting, but rather just hitting in Nate Sampson's spot. And now here comes Mike Krakowicz. He's going to take the ball out of Josh Lowen's hand, and he should get paid off nicely by his team and by the fans here. That will be the last time he pitches in a Wesmen uniform. And it was a great night here tonight for Josh Lowen, and we get a pitching change during the inning here in the bottom of the sixth. We'll tell you about Lowen's night tonight, and we'll tell you about who's coming in the past performance sheet to replace him after these on the Call of the Bullpen on TSN 1290.
Follow the passion that is sports for football.
The Baltimore Ravens have led wire to wire and won Super Bowl 47, 34-31.
For hockey.
Rebound is there. Missing a wide open goal is Sagan. Another chance. Pavlik down. Hangs on. Acrobatic stuff by Andre Pavlik.
This is your home for complete sports coverage.
The 2-2 and it's strike 3 pulled. He threw a fastball, throws Cabrera, and the Giants have won the World Series.
Sports, and more sports.
They didn't give it any time to work out.
They were not on the same page.
18 years of heartache are over.
Nothing but sports.
Touchdown! Scores!
We're about all sports, all the time.
You're a man. Be a man.
TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
All right.
First pitch to final call. Catch every minute of Goldeyes action on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we're in the bottom of the sixth inning with 2 away, and the Goldeyes scoring twice to take a 5-4 lead, and that is it for Josh Lowen tonight, the starter for the Wesmen. 5 2/3 innings, 11 hits, 5 runs all earned, responsible for 2, a walk, 2 strikeouts, and it gives way to Brian Evans. And this pitching change for the U of W brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. So Brian Evans into the game from Somerset, Manitoba, a right-hander. And he'll face Phelan Lantini with 2 out and 2 on. They go righty-righty here. First pitch is low with a breaking ball, ball 1. For Evans, he made 6 starts this year for the Wesmen. He was 3-3 with a 5.56 earned run average. 34 innings, 29 hits, struck out 20, and walked 24. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And the opposition batted .210 against him. Lantini tonight is 2 for 3. A stolen base, an RBI, and a run scored. Talking about that 20th anniversary game and that Father's Day game. You can win free gas for dad promotion on the Sunday, June 16th Father's Day game here, courtesy of Husky and Husky Rewards. Pitch is low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Now the first 2,000 fans into the ballpark receive a $10 gas card from Husky Rewards. Plus, it's the Husky 9-inning gas giveaway. How about this? Who doesn't want free gas? Every inning, someone will win free gas starting at $25. in the first inning. Pitch is inside and low. Got away from Drews. He picks it up, though, as it stayed inside that home plate circle, and he throws to third base, but not in time to get Ryan Skoma. And the Goldeyes also had Amos Ramon have a pinch hitter for him. And it's Max Firestein again. Pinch running for the second time in the inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2. So these are the kinds of things that you see in preseason baseball. A guy pinch hitting, which is nothing normal or abnormal, and then a guy pinch running twice in the same inning. 3-2. Swung on, lifted out toward right field. Well hit. Estevez back on the warning track, and he'll make the catch, and the inning comes to an end in right field. But the Goldeyes will get 2 runs. They will do so on 4 hits, and they'll leave a pair. We'll go to the 7th. Winnipeg, that being the Goldeyes in front 5-4 on TSN 12-9.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? You didn't succeed by doing only one thing well. At MNP, we look at the entire business picture so you can get the most from every aspect of your operation. Strategies to optimize performance while mitigating risk, reducing costs, and streamlining process will help ensure your business is always operating at its full potential. MNP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mnp.ca.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes. Custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
There once was a young boy named Eric who had a passion for trucks. Big trucks, little trucks. He loved them all. Who vowed one day trucks would be his life's work. And when he grew up, he bought some trucks. Lots of them. Tough, hard-working, shiny, silver trucks with big logos. You've seen them around. I know you have. Eric's so proud of his trucks, he carries a picture of them in his wallet. Johnson Waste Management. Doing our best to be the very best.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Now back to the action with Paul Edmonds.
Jordan Guida comes into the baseball game to catch tonight to start the 7th inning. Goldeyes leading 5-4 over the Wesmen. Luis Allen goes from catcher to first base. Amos Ramon stays at second. And looking here, Nate Sampson stays at short. Actually, Nick Lyles moves over to short. And that actually happened in the 6th inning. And Mazzola's still at third base. Davison left. Montini in center. And Skoma in right. To lead it off, James Zamko. 1 for 3 tonight. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled away right side. And a new pitcher for the Goldeyes is number 20. And Alan Caldwell. And he starts the 7th. That's it for Aaron Correa. Pitch is swung on, bounce left side, foul. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. So 2 innings for Correa. And this is the 4th pitcher of the night for Correa. 2 innings, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Pitch is swung on and filleted right side, into the seats, foul. Talking about that Father's Day game. Everyone will get $10. The first 2,000 fans, that being, Pitch is swung on and missed, and Zamco down on strikes. Goldeyes will go around the horn, and the 7th is started with a strikeout. First 2,000 will get a free $10 gas card from Husky. And it's also Husky 9-inning gas giveaway that night on Father's Day. It's a 1:35 start, to be precise. And Daniel Warb will go after the first pitch and foul it back for strike one. Warb is 1 for 3, a double, and then since then in the first, back-to-back strikeouts looking. And the 0-1. And a butt, nicely placed out in front of home plate, picked up there by the pitcher, and firing to first is Caldwell to defend his position, and he gets Daniel Warb bang, bang at first base. Real nice deadened bunt by Warb, but a good defensive play by Alan Caldwell. There's 2 away in the top of the 7th inning. Here's Brendan Gaunt. In that 9-inning gas giveaway, someone will be picked to win free gas, a little bit more than the $10 every inning. The gas cards start at $25. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Now, the value of the gas cards increases as the game goes on. The final gas card will be worth 500 skins. How's that for a great gift for Dad? Pitches on the outside edge for a strike. 0-2. After the game, the Goldeyes will invite fans to come on the field and play catch. Of course, it's Sunday, so it's Kids Run the Bases for free, sponsored by Kid City. And you might want to get your tickets early for this game and treat Dad to a great afternoon at Shaw Park. That's Paul's pick coming up Sunday, June 16th, Father's Day game. And if you're picked for the free gas giveaway in the 9th, it's $500. Pitch is swung on and fouled away down the right field line. Ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes is Gaunt, and the Goldeyes will go into stretch time, leading by a run as a nice, neat, and tidy 1-2-3 for Alan Caldwell. After 6.5, it is indeed stretch time in my hometown. We invite you wherever you are tonight to get up and do the same with us. 5-4. The Goldeyes are in front of the Wesmen on the home of the Goldeyes. The Wesmen and the Winnipeg Jets. TSN 12-9.
You like to shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
So do we. When it comes to windows, Best Windows and Doors doesn't go with just a single manufacturer. We shop around. Only the best quality, efficiency, and warranty will do. And only a few have it all. And that's all you'll find at Best Windows. So go ahead, shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
Knowledge is power.
Get the power you need to succeed at CDI College.
With relevant, focused career training for business, healthcare,
art and design, legal, technology, and more.
Learn more.
Earn more.
Get more out of life with a career you love, not just a job.
Find your passion at cdicollege.ca.
CDI College. We change lives through education.
CDI. I
love it, and we will succeed.
We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Nick Lyles is playing shortstop now. We'll wait on the first pitch. A breaking ball from Brian Evans that drops in for a strike in the bottom of 7. He is underway. Winnipeg leading, that being the Goldeyes, 5-4. Breaking ball is low, 1-1. Lyles, Smith, and Arthur. And some updates on the out-of-town scoreboard. Pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Toronto leading Boston in the NHL at the end of 2, 1-0. Rangers in Washington are tied at 2. Joel Ward is tied it for the Caps. 1-2. Breaking ball inside, 2-2. And Detroit, that'd be Detroit leads Anaheim 1-0 at the end of one. Pavel Datsyuk, his second of the year, the pitch. Swung on, chopper off the plate, over the mound, back up the middle, charging at those, the shortstop, and a running pickup by Zamko, and a throw to first in time. Nice play by James Zamko. That's getting it done athletically. How about that? High little Baltimore chop off the plate. In behind the mound, towards second, a long run for Zamko to come from short. First pitch to Tim Smith, the DH is swung on and missed for strike one. But he made the play on bang bang at first on Nick Lyles. And the pitch is inside, 1-1. Inside again, 2-1. Pitch is swung on and rolled out toward first. And up with it is Drew Haight. And he will make the unassisted play, giving the stop sign to the pitcher Evans. And 2 down. Casey Harther, the batter, he's 0 for 3.
The goal line catcher, number 30, Jordan Gaida.
And now it's Jordan Gaida who's going to pinch hit. Well, again, not pinch hitting, but hit in Casey Harther's spot. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. His Gaida came in defensively in this inning. And the pitch is low, 1-1. Meister is tourist, by the way, broke up that no-hitter for John Lester with a 2-out double in the 6th for the Blue Jays. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Here's the line score again here tonight. For Culligan, 1-2 is high, 2-2. Better water, pure and simple. May is Drinking Water Month. Contact them at drinkculligan.com. Pitch is swung on and missed, and we're through 7. 1, 2, 3 down on strikes to end it goes Gaida. Evans posts his first strikeout, and the Goldeyes go in order. 5 runs, 11 hits for Winnipeg, that being the Goldeyes. 4 runs, 9 hits for Winnipeg, that being the Wesmen. We'll go to the 8th. Goldeyes in front by 1. TSN 1290.
I'll take a nip. And don't you forget those grilled onions.
You know what I love? Breakfast all day. Bring on the Sal's Hearty Breakfast.
I love seeing what's new. Barbecue, chicken nip, yes please.
Salisbury House, a Winnipeg tradition for more than 8 decades. From all-day breakfast, traditional dinners, and classic nips made with 100% Manitoba beef to salads, wraps, and more. And who could forget wafer pie and red velvet cake for dessert? It's all available all the time. Salisbury House, your food, your way.
Team's playing great.
Yeah, we're up by 2.
Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead.
What?
You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great My Husky rewards like free gas and car washes.
My Husky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, you can make even more memories. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982-BASE. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you, CN, Princess Auto, Great West Life, Christie's Office Plus, and CDI College.
Every pitch, every hit, every minute of the action on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca.
Top of the 8th inning, new pitcher for the Goldeyes is Brendan Lafferty. Tall, left-hander. He'll face Nick Drews, Drew Haight, and Josh Stoller. So a couple lefties in the order for the Wesmen, then a right-hander. 5-4, the Goldeyes are in front. We welcome you back. My name is Paul Edmonds. This has been a real good game here tonight. Hope you're enjoying it. Our producer is Eric Fritchie, and on site we're being supported here by Brendan Macarena. Here's Nick Drews, 2 for 3 tonight. It's actually McGranahan, but we have to give the young guys a nickname right out of the chute. First pitch, fastball wide, ball 1. Alan Caldwell, 1 inning tonight, and he was perfect, real good. In fact, recorded a couple of strikeouts in that 7th inning. That 1 inning of work for him. Pitching change for Johnson Waste Management, 4.520909. Pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Got to get to the answer and pass along the winner's name on trivia here in this 8th. The 1-1 is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Trivia is always brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. 2-1. Pitch is on the inside edge for a strike, and it's 2-2. We wanted to know tonight who's the only switch hitter in the history of Major League Baseball to post a career batting average of 300 or better and hit 400 home runs. Lafferty comes set, 2-2. Is outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, congratulations tonight to Steve Wiebe of Altona. First caller knew the winner was, or the answer to make him a winner was, Chipper Jones. Pitch is swung on, hit off the end of the bat, off the mound, out towards short. To his left, Lyles makes a pickup, shuffles and throws to first. Dug out of the dirt nicely by Luis Allen. And there's 1 down. And the batter is Leonard Davis. And Drew Haight is the batter. And Lafferty will come set, working exclusively from the stretch. First pitch against this lefty, and there for a strike. So Steve Wiebe of Altona, first caller, knew the answer to be Chipper Jones tonight. The 0-1. Bouncer in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chipper hit equally, I think it was 301 and something like 302 from the left and right side, respectively, for a 300 batting average from both sides of the plate, plus hit 400 home runs. 1-1 is outside, and it got away from Guida. Goes back to the screen, and obviously you heard it bump up against our crowd mic. 2 balls and a strike. And Chipper had a wonderful career. Won a World Series very early in his career. 2-1. And the pitch is outside, 3-1. You know, might have got to that magical 500 home run plateau that almost assuredly gets you into the Hall. The 3-1 is outside, and it's ball 4. Had he played a few more games, remember, toward the end, really got hindered by injuries and retired after last season. And is enjoying his retirement, still following the game. I'll follow him on Twitter. As Josh Stoller steps in, he's 1 for 3. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. So congratulations, Steve Wiebe. Chipper Jones the answer. Steve gets a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game and is eligible to win the grand prize. Pitches a breaking ball that's low. 1-1. And the grand prize is the weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. Josh Stoller, an interesting 2-sport athlete, played basketball and then the last 2 years now baseball at the U of W. Pitch is inside, 2-1. Grew up in Stony Mountain. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Low and inside, 3-1. Lafferty having a little bit of difficulty finding the strike zone. Stoller tonight has bounced out to third, struck out and single. Goldeyes are leading 5-4. We're in the 8th inning. And the Goldeyes have out hit the Wesmen 11-9. But I'll tell you what, the U of W guys have given the Goldeyes a game here tonight. 3-1. Low and inside, ball 4, and it's not over. Back-to-back walks. And Lafferty has walked his second, and the batter is Paul Estevez. And Estevez will step in from the right side. Look down to Mike Krakowicz, the coach, and get a sign at third base. And Lafferty facing a right-handed batter. Estevez tonight has an RBI double. First pitch swung on and lined into the glove of a leaping Ramon, and now he's going to throw to second base and double off Drew Haight. And Amos climbs the ladder and makes a real nice catch. A line drive out to second for the second out and the first of the double play, and then a flip to Lyles at second to double off Haight, and it goes 4-6, and that's it for the Wesmen here in the 8th inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of 8. 5-4 Winnipeg. TSN 1290.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know planting shrubs and trees around your house can shade your windows in summer and can help protect your house from chilly winter winds? Drafty windows are uncomfortable and waste energy. Sealing and re-weather stripping your windows and adding window insulator kits are an effective way to save energy and money while improving the comfort of your home. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
She sang with poise and grace beyond her years.
And the fire continued to burn throughout the night.
Our 18-year championship drought is over, Winnipeg baseball fans.
With the best local, national, and international coverage, the Winnipeg Free Press is there for you. With an unrivaled art section and the best coverage in sports, because you care about what's happening in our city. The Winnipeg Free Press. Call 204-697-7001 to subscribe today.
Bottom of the 8th inning, Josh Mazzola's first pitch to him is inside. Second is low, and the count 2-0 from Brian Evans, who works into his third tonight. We're in the bottom of 8, and the Goldeyes are in front 5-4. 2-0 is outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Mazzola, Davis, and probably Jordan Gaida. Pitch is high, ball 4. So leadoff walk here to Mazzola. And Evans has walked his first. That's only the second walk issued by Wesmen pitching tonight. The Toronto Maple Leafs lead the Boston Bruins 2-0 in the third. Clark MacArthur with a goal in the third to make it 2-zip. Here's Leonard Davis. Left-handed stick, first pitch. Swung on, wrapped right side, bounded there over to Warren first. Picked up by Haight. He throws to second. He gets it to Zamko. And the ball came out of Zamko's glove, they say, on the transfer. And Mazzola is forced at second base. So a fielder's choice for Davis. And then the out goes 3-6. And there's 1 down. And now we're going to see, Luis Allen. hitting again. He was pitch ran for when Max Firestein entered the game as a pinch runner for the first of 2 times in the same inning. And Luis Allen, he is 1 for 3 tonight. And Evans looks in to get the sign. He'll work from the stretch. He'll come set. First pitch. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. Nothing in 1 to Louis Allen. Throw goes over to first base, and Leonard Davis back in time. Once again, folks, Wendy's Restaurants and Baseball Manitoba have teamed up to form a great partnership this spring. The joint initiative provides an opportunity for all minor baseball players in the province. Pitch is low, 1-1. To learn more about the game and the Goldeyes through the full colored baseball booklet that was distributed to all players following registration for minor baseball in the province. Plus, Wendy's has again provided each player with a free Frosty, redeemable at Wendy's locations in the province of Manitoba. The Goldeyes, Wendy's, and Baseball Manitoba are guaranteed triple play. Pitch is outside. And it's ball 2 to Luis Allen. 5-4 Winnipeg, bottom of 8. We are going to play the full 9 here tonight. This game is 2 hours and a breaking ball is just a little bit high. That looked pretty good, 3-1. 14 minutes old. Three and 1 to Louis Allen. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the ball got away from the catcher and Nick Drews. And they're going to say it's a foul back. It is. And back to first base is Leonard Davis, who was moving on that pitch. Don't know that it's going to be much warmer than this in Fargo. It will be, I'm sure, a little bit more comfortable in Kansas City and Wichita when we get down there by the middle of next week. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Louis Allen's bounced out, flown out, driven in a run with a single, pitches inside, and now he's walked. So Brian Evans now walks his second. There's a right-hander getting loose in the bullpen for the Wesmen. Here comes Mike Krakowicz. And he is going to bring in that right-hander after making a pitching change. It looks like Daniel Warb is throwing in the bullpen. And that's who it is. And this is just a visit. Or are they actually going to make a change? Nope, just a visit. And the batter is Ryan Skoma, who tonight is 3 for 3, hitting in the 8th spot in the order. On Tuesday night, he hit 6th. On Monday night, he came in the 6th inning and replaced Tim Smith and hit 3rd. First pitch is outside the strike zone, ball 1. Skoma with 3 hits tonight. Evans comes set, and the pitch is low, 2-0. Well, it is a little bit nicer in Fargo. We're at 8 degrees Celsius here currently, 46 Fahrenheit. It is a balmy 16 in Fargo, or 61. Considerably better. Pickoff attempt at second. If it wasn't for the athleticism of James Zamko, that ball would have gotten a ride into center field. Zamko had to leap to his left toward the second base side of the second base bag and make the catch on that just about errant throw from the pitcher, Brian Evans. 2 balls and no strikes to Skoma. The pitch is on the inside edge. Nope, it missed. 3-0. Tomorrow a little cooler, only a high of 11 or 52 in Fargo. So about what we've got here tonight or had today. 3-0 is high, but called a strike. Skoma thought it was ball 4. Three balls, 1 strike. Skoma singles in the 3rd, 5th, 6th. And a throw to second base on a pickoff attempt. Back in time is Leonard Davis. 2 on, 1 out. 5-4 Winnipeg, bottom of 8. Brian Evans will come set. Another pickoff attempt, and this time, no, they just about got Davis. That looked a lot closer than the other 2, of course, but that was very close. Just about in the favor of the Wesmen. It went in the favor of the Goldeyes runner and Leonard Davis. Three balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. Runner on the move from second to third. Pitch is high. Ball 4. And now the bases are loaded with 1 out. And the batter is Amos Ramon, who walked his first trip. Here comes Mike Krakowicz, and the second visit will spell automatic relief. That will be it for Brian Evans, as the Wesmen will get deeper into their bullpen. 5-4 is the score. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Goldeyes looking maybe for some insurance here, and Daniel Ward will come in when we come back on TSN 1290.
Follow the passion that is sports for football.
The Baltimore Ravens have led wire to wire and won Super Bowl 47, 34-31.
For hockey.
Rebound is there. Missing a wide open goal is Sagan. Another chance. Pavlik down. Hangs on. Acrobatic stop by Andre Pavlik.
This is your home for complete sports coverage.
The 2-2 and it's strike 3 called. He threw a fastball, throws Cabrera, and the Giants have won the World Series.
Sports, and more sports.
They didn't give it any time to work out.
They were not on the same page.
18 years of heartache are over.
Nothing but sports.
Touchdown!
Oh. Scores!
We're about all sports, all the time.
You're a man. Be a man.
TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
1 2/3 for Brian Evans tonight. And while he does not allow a hit nor a run, he's responsible for the bases loaded, as he's walked 3, struck out 1, and gives way to Daniel Warb, who was the DH tonight, to start the baseball game. And this pitching change is brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Daniel Warb, just like the Goldeyes, you've got to play several positions or be able to play a position and pitch at the collegiate level.
Now pitching for the University of Winnipeg Wesmen, number 15, Daniel Ward.
And Daniel Warb made 2 starts, appeared in 4 games. He was 0-2 with a .579 earned run average this year, 14 innings, 20 hits. And here's Amos Ramon with the bases loaded and 1 out. They go righty here. First pitch. Breaking ball, missed inside, ball 1. Halftime tonight in the NBA, Miami leading Chicago 52-50. A wild one, though, in Chi-Town. The 1-0 is low, 2-0. There's been 3 technical fouls and an ejection. And Chicago's pitch is high, 3-0. Nazir Mohammed tossed for shoving LeBron James to the floor. The 3-0 is high, ball 4, and the Wesmen just walked in a run, and the Goldeyes lead it 6-4. Second walk for Famous Amos tonight. In to score is Leonard Davis from third base, and it pushes everybody else around. Luis Allen over to third, Ryan Scoma up to second. And here's Phelan Lantini, 2 for 4. You know, as I've said before, LeBron loves levitation, but pretty hard to levitate when you're picking yourself up off the floor. First pitch, swung on, ground ball left side, diving out is Maybon. He throws to second for 1, and that's all, as the transfer from Brendan Gaunt wasn't as smoothly as the second baseman wanted, but he hung on to the baseball, and they force Amos Ramon there. Now, fielder's choice here and an RBI for Lantini. They'll be 2 away, and the Goldeyes lead at 7-4. Nice diving stop by David Maybon over at left side of that infield at third base. So Luis Allen scores, and here is Nick Lyles. First pitch is in there for a strike. Ryan Scoma gets over to third, and Lantini is safely at first base. 7-4 Winnipeg, bottom of 8. And the 0-1. Swung on, broken bat, bounced down the third base line, foul ball. Boston has scored. Zdeno Chara, his first of the playoffs, has put the Bruins on the board. Toronto leading 2-1 in the third. Looking to stay alive. Nick Lyles broke his bat, goes back to the bat rack, gets a new stick. He's 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI single in the third. He also has a walk. 7-4 Winnipeg. And a breaking ball is high, throw down to second. Runner is stealing that, no problem. The throw goes there, then taking off for home is going to be Ryan Scoma. Ends up being a double steal, including a steal of home by Ryan Scoma. And the Goldeyes make it 8-4. So Lantini takes off, steals second. The throw goes there, it's high. And then as soon as they committed to throwing to second, broke Scoma from third. He comes in uncontested, and the Goldeyes get a double steal, including a stolen base of home plate. Pitch is high, 2-2 to Nick Lyles. 8-4 Winnipeg. 2-2, swung on, popped up. Right side of the infield. Right there is Brendan Gaunt, the second baseman, toward the lip and edge of the grass to start right field, and he makes the catch with 2 hands, and that is it for the Goldeyes. They get 3 runs, if you can believe this, without the benefit of a hit, and they do leave just 1. We'll go to the 9th. Winnipeg in front, 8-4, TSN 1290.
Discover la francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Arbre-Crie, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir. Vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
And the hits just keep on coming. Wow! On your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
That's it for Brendan Lafferty tonight. 1 inning. No hits, no runs. A couple of walks, got a double play to get out of it. And no strikeouts. And he gives way to Patrick Keating, who is the 6th pitcher of the night tonight for the Goldeyes. 8-4. The Goldeyes lead the Wesmen. It's David Maybon, Brett Dunn, and then James Zamko. This is last chance here for the Wesmen, although we do think that the Goldeyes will bat in the bottom of the 9th, even if they are leading. And Keating will come set, and the first pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Pitch and change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. For Patrick Keating, 6'2", 215, 25 years old, from Harrisburg, Illinois. Was in Double-A last year in the Royals system, the 0-1. Fastball is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. This is his second appearance of the spring. We saw him on Monday night, and he worked a very neat and tidy 9th against the Red Hawks. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced right side. Up with its second baseman, Amos Ramon, who throws to first, and there is one down. And Brett Dunn, the batter. And Dunn will hit here in this 9th inning now, after Josh Robinson was 1 for 3. And Brett Dunn from Carmen, Manitoba, went to Carmen High School. He's a freshman. First pitch, right down the chute for a strike. Outfielder and right-handed pitcher is Brett Dunn. And actually, it's Brent Dunn. And the 0-1. Curve just missed outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike. One and one. Keating comes set the pitch. Curve just missed outside. 2-1. Goldeyes in the 9th inning have Tim Smith, Jordan Gaida, and Josh Mazzola scheduled to hit. 2-1. Way inside. And Brent Dunn just got hit by a pitch. And with one away, he'll trot down to first base, and we go back to the top of the order and James Zamko. And Zamko will step in from the right side. Mike Krakowicz was talking about this today, that, you know, the better they do as a program at the U of W, and this year they did real well. Best of 2 seasons so far. First pitch in there for a strike, and they were 9-14. And here tonight, they've given the Goldeyes all they could handle through 7. The 0-1 swung on, lifted out toward right. Toward the line is going to be Skoma, and about halfway out in right, he'll make the catch. And there's one away as Zamko forced to try to go the other way. It gives credibility and lends respectability to the program. And as Mike Krakowicz said in our pregame show, it will help him with recruiting. And obviously, James Zamko, the leadoff batter tonight, he'll finish with a 1-for-5 night likely, but I've been impressed with him at shortstop moreover than anything else. Daniel Ward, the pitcher, and the first pitch to him is in there for a strike. Nothing and one. Warb is 1-for-4, a double, 2 strikeouts, and a groundout. The 0-1 from Keating. Breaking ball is hacked foul at the plate. It's 0-2. And Warb steps back in for the right side. Now the pitch. Swung on. A little bit of a late swing, but bounced foul. First base side. And off the end of the bat. Still 0-2 to Warb, trying to stay alive. Warb stands back in. Patrick Keating will come set. And the pitch. Breaking ball low. 1-2. 2 away, runner at first base. We're in the top of 9. Red Sox now up 4-0 on the Blue Jays. Bottom of 7. 1-2, runner on the move. Pitch is swung on, bounced out toward third. Foul. One and 2 to Daniel Warb. You have to know that the Wesmen would love to beat the Goldeyes. After they scored that first run, they were all out of the dugout. 1-2. Swung on, fouled back. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To celebrate. And then they promptly scored 3 more in that 4th inning in what would be a 4-run 4th and took the lead. And held that until the Goldeyes scored 2 in the 6th and then broke it open with 3 in the 8th. 1-2. Swung on, fouled away. And Warb having a pretty good look here at Patrick Keating. Ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. And the pitch is a called third strike on the inside corner, and Warb thought that was a little bit high, and he will strike out for the 3rd time here tonight. And that will do it for the Wesmen in the top of the 9th inning. And is that going to do it? Yeah, that's going to do it. And the Goldeyes will win it here tonight by a score of 8-4, and they will not bat in the bottom of the 9th inning. So for the Wesmen in the 9th, no runs, no hits, and 1 left. The final score, the Goldeyes 8, the Wesmen 4. Totals in the postgame show are next on TSN 1290.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or